You mean not good like 1 out of 100?
I'd say more like 1 out of a million.
So you're telling me there's a chance? Yeah! I read you.
What is up, Ramley? Going to be talking about quickly about the Arizona Cardinals versus the Rams in a game that I actually had some worry, man. I've been saying that Kyler Murray has been playing pretty damn good with the Cardinals, especially after putting up a fight against the 49ers, man. They were like neck and neck with them two times this season. It's been a close game each time they've played. So we didn't really I don't think we underestimated the importance of winning this game. I'm pretty sure the Rams also knew that this wasn't going to be an easy game, but they were set to come in and basically stop all that nonsense that the Arizona Cardinals were going to do. And, you know, they have a scrambling quarterback, which is Kyler Murray. So we knew that we have to stop Kyler. Like, there's no ifs, ands, or buts about it. And so that was going to be the thing we're going to have to do to win this game. And that's exactly what they did. And they did a really good job. They were able to contain him in the pocket. The defense, to me, because I know I did a poll on YouTube, and I like doing polls because I like to see what the Ramley thinks. But let me see. I'm trying to pull it up right now. The poll was, who was the star of the Rams-Cardinals demolition game, Ramley? And 49%, basically half of you, out of 84 votes, said that Jared Goff, 424 yards, 2 touchdowns. He did a really good job, and one of the reasons why I included the Rams offensive line in here is because they only allowed 1 sack, and that was on rookie Bobby Evans. So, who has been doing a fantastic job, and I don't know if you guys noticed, but when I posted on my community as well, that I'm followed by his father on Twitter, so he gets to probably get annoyed by me and watch me ramble about how much his son is a beast. But yeah, the O-line got 8%. Defense, who had 6 sacks and 1 pick six by Taylor Rapp, got 30% of the vote. And Robert Woods, with 172 receiving yards, just had a fantastic game overall. Like, everything went well for the Rams that could go for the Rams. Todd Gurley, I think, almost had about 100 yards rushing. Like, the Rams own the Cardinals, and that goes without saying. We're just that damn good against the Cardinals, and Sean McVay is like 5-0 against the Cardinals. I expected a better fight, though, by the Cardinals, because I know that the team can play. They've put really good games against most opponents, but I think the Rams wanted this win. They know what's up for stake. They know if they lose a game, another one, especially in the division, they're not going to make the playoffs. So this was a must win for sure. And they did a great job overall. Like I said, Jared Goff, I know the narrative changes when we win and lose with Jared. When he plays poorly, obviously we're going to give him shit for it, because he should be playing at a high level. I know he's a top 10 quarterback in the NFL, easily. But he has to have a good, clean pocket, and you know, the Rams got to run the ball fairly decently. Not perfect, because there's been games that Jared has gone off on teams and we weren't able to run the ball. Like, I don't know if you guys remember the NFC Championship game, but Jared had a pretty damn good game that game. He came in clutch while Todd Gurley was sucking, and I forgot the dude's name, man. It's been such a while. But he came in and helped the Rams last season. But they weren't doing so great. But they in the passing game, they were able to throw the ball and do things. So Jared is a top 10 quarterback in my opinion, but we have to be able to run the ball, and Todd Gurley was running the ball well. The offensive line was protecting Jared Goff and opening decent holes inside the offensive line to allow Todd Gurley to get some yards. Like, everything that could go well went well. But one thing I know for sure the Ramley hates is those third down screen passes. Like, no one likes doing those more than Sean McVay. And maybe because we do a good job of getting yards after the catch with those. But sometimes it becomes too repetitive and like we're in danger of losing a lot of yards, or can probably get a pick six if they read it right and take off at the right time. That's just how much like they do it so much. Like Sean McVay's he's gonna get humbled again, man. Hopefully it's not in the playoffs, but hopefully he can learn from his mistakes and let's take shots down the field. Like that's why we have Brandon Cooks. Robert Woods is fairly decent in deep passes, and then we also know how good of a route runner Cooper Kupp is. So let's utilize those pieces, man. Like this team is really good. I actually have a lot of hope for the Rams. Not because of the fact that they lost to the Ravens, they got destroyed. Like to me, they look like they weren't even trying in that game. In this game, they look like they're at least trying. And our next couple of games are going to be the Seattle Seahawks, who I think we can beat. And they just happened to beat the Vikings, which helped us. Like, it sucks to say this, but I was rooting for them to win. And they had some referee help, man, to win that game against the Vikings. Like, they had refs on their side. So in a way, it felt like a dirty win for us, but I'll take it. As long as we can make the playoffs, it doesn't matter. But we have to win games. There is no room for error. There can't be any bad games for the Rams starting now. Like, starting the Ravens game, like, we have to take care of a division. We have to go and beat the Seattle Seahawks next. I'm pretty confident we can take on the Cowboys, because the Cowboys to me are no threat. Like, they're no threat. I'm not going to diminish that team, because they're also in the playoff contention. Like, they're also trying to make the playoffs, even though the division is piss poor. They're 6-6, but they're still somehow leading that division. And I think they're the 4th seed in the NFL, which is freaking crazy. But rules are rules, and that's how the division of the NFL is kind of ran. But we have to win games we're supposed to win. And like, the only team I see that's going to be very difficult is the Niners. But other than that, the Cowboys is a winnable game. The Cardinals, as long as you don't downplay that team, it's a winnable game. And I'm pretty sure and confident if we can beat the Seattle Seahawks at home, I think we can go and beat the 49ers. Like, that's my opinion. I think we can do it. Hopefully we can win and then drop them down. Like, that'd be so damn awesome. But we'll have to wait and see, you guys. Like, I feel confident this team is playing well. This team played well against a pretty good opponent. I know it's the Cardinals, but they're still a sneaky good team. But they didn't have any fight in them. Like, we took the fight out of them. Basically how the Ravens did us, we did to them. So hopefully this team can play angry and play strong. And, we had a good game. Some of these youngsters are coming in and playing hot, man. Like, Bobby Evans, Edwards is playing fantastic. Blythe and Corbett are playing good at center and guard. I want to see more Henderson. Like, there's still not enough Henderson, but from what I heard, he might be taking up the kick return responsibilities now. We might as well use the cat because he's quick, he's elusive, he's got good vision. So we might as well use the guy. But I have a fear that he might fumble the ball because as a ball carrier, he has a tendency to fumble. But Taylor Rapp is fantastic. I know some Rams fans that follow me here on YouTube and Twitter have told me that they want to see a Taylor Rapp highlight video. Like, I'm gonna hold on to that to the end of the year because I think the guy can still make plays. And if you make a highlight video like too soon, like, you'll miss other highlight videos, and then you'll be making like multiple. And I just don't like to do that. I'd rather wait till the end of the year, until we win the Super Bowl, or until we're out of the playoff contention, out of the regular season, and then I'll start popping out highlight videos for everybody, you guys, like offensive line, Cooks, Robert Woods, like Taylor Rapp, Okoronkwo. I wish we saw more Okoronkwo. I think he has more fight in him than Fowler, but Fowler makes plays still, so I can see why they like him. But Okoronkwo is the future, man. Okoronkwo is legit. And he had some BS roughing the passer call, which was annoying. But overall, you guys, love this game. It shows that Rams still have fight in them. It shows that we still have some life in playoff contention. And I know we like to watch, like, when we get whooped, I notice that I don't get a lot of views because people don't want to hear me, like, talk shit about the team, or like, how do you say, like, they don't want to hear some honest truth. Like, against elite teams, we have not been really good, you guys. but against the Cardinals, against other teams, like, I have faith that we can take on the Saints if we play them again. Like, if we were to make, let's say, the 6th seed in the playoffs, a wild card, and somehow we beat whoever we're supposed to be playing, like whether it's the Niners, Seattle, or the Vikings, and we play the Saints, I will feel so good knowing that we own the Saints. Even if we have to go play in Louisiana, I don't care. I know that we can play them tough. We know them like a divisional rival, man. We play them every year, so I feel pretty confident in playing the Saints. And you know the Saints fans are going to be crapping their pants knowing that they're going to have to play us. Like, especially if we beat them, being a wild card team, and they're like the number 1 seed or 2 seed. Like, that would be epic. But we have to make the playoffs first. So let me know what you guys think. Until next time, you guys, go Rams.
You mean not good like 1 out of 100?
I'd say more like 1 out of a million.
So you're telling me there's a chance? Yeah! I read you.